Michelle, your headspace is not okay. Good morning, and welcome to Monday Morning Talks. I am your girl and I am here with my girl Michelle Lachey and Miss J. And we are joined once again with our great friend Wiz. Hey Wiz, how are
Hey
you?
everybody, how y'all doing?
Hey,
Good,
Wiz,
good,
welcome
good.
back.
Welcome,
Thank you,
welcome.
thank you. I'm glad to be
And as we all know, that June is
Hi,
Pride
man. Hey.
Month.
here.
And my
And we
birthday
are
month.
Happy Pride Month.
celebrating all month long. And of course, our first guest is going to be one of our best guests, Mr. Wiz. So,
Yes,
Wiz,
yes.
Wiz. Wiz is going to talk to us about his coming up, his coming out, and some color therapy. I know I put theory. See, you know what? I knew you said therapy, right? But then I'm like, he didn't mean no color therapy. I think he meant theory. So I'm thinking amongst
But I
myself,
like color theory.
correct?
Theory. I like color theory though.
Yeah, see, that I did too. That's why I wrote it because I thought that's what you meant.
Because Sophia is a esthetician to her heart, and that's why. The makeup artist to her heart.
So yeah, so this color therapy. This color therapy. Sorry, Wiz. My bad.
You
So
good, you good, good.
so Wiz, we just gonna, first ask you a few questions about, you and your, coming up and coming out. And so I don't know if Jordan wants to start off with a question that she had for you.
Yeah, I will. So you just kind of asked it. So, Wiz, how did you come out to your family? Was it easy, and did you have a support system?
Actually, it was very easy. It was very, very easy for me. Like I think I made it harder on myself because it was like everybody pretty much assumed or whatever, but it was just a topic that we just never really talked about. But I really didn't put everybody together. I pretty much, you know, talked to everybody individually. And the last person that I had to talk to was my grandmother. And that was like years down the line after telling everybody else. So you already know she kind of had it, the assumption she knows, grandma knows, mama knows,
Mhm.
Right,
But
right.
when I told her, it was a real emotional release because we sat there and we cried together.
Mhm.
Mm.
But in the sense of like, I lost all the years, you know, I lost a lot of years as far as for bonding with her, or we
Mm.
we lost a lot of years of bonding with each other because of just that one situation.
Oh wow.
Mm.
So because there were certain things that I wouldn't say because as a child, as a male child, you always taught, okay, you have to be strong. You can't say this because girls say this. You can't do this because girls do this. But
Mm.
and it really put like a mental issue on my brain. So when I started to realize of who I am, I started to live in that, and the whole assumption thing just became nothing to me. I just kept living, just being myself.
And that's the
So
most important part, being, true to yourself and living in your truth. So, shout out to you for doing that, Wiz.
yes.
Absolutely.
Thank you. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you. So it wasn't until I think I turned like 30. That's when I told my grandmother when I was
When you
30.
turn 30,
That was gonna be my
Yeah,
next
yeah.
question.
you
How
told
I
your
old
was
were
already
grandma.
you?
out the house. I was already out the house. I was already,
Wait, that's when you
doing
told your family or your grandma?
my grandmother. That was the
Oh.
last person I had to
But
tell.
how old were you when you
But
like told your family or your mom
um, well, my family,
or your
I
family?
I started telling everybody around like I think I was what like 24,
Oh, okay.
24. But it was like a ripple effect. It was like I kind of made it harder on myself because of the fact that I was so alone in the time. But it was like my family knew all along, but as far as for the people that's on the outside, it was more so of me protecting myself from the gay bashing and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
So I kept it to myself and my family knew.
Well, that's good. I'm glad they were supportive.
So did
Yeah.
you? And this is I didn't ask. Well, okay, this is just
Yeah,
off
she
the
didn't
top
say
of my head.
nothing.
I didn't submit this. So did you try to hide it like by dating girls, to try to keep your cover, or were you just like one of those people who just literally looked like you dated no one?
It was pretty much all of them. I ain't gonna lie, it was all of them. But the last time I actually dated a girl, that was, I think that was what, 22, 23.
Mm.
So
Yeah,
was it like
so my,
serious dating, or was it just like we chilling?
it was we was just chilling, just chilling,
Okay.
just chilling.
She was the homie.
Yeah.
Just connected. So, so you is there any family members or friends that like just didn't understand or still don't understand? Um,
Yeah, I still have some people that really just don't understand me, and these are people that I actually grew up with. They really don't understand that part of me because they thought they knew me, but I was only giving them what I thought I should give them. What I
mm,
should have gave them was all of me, and this is all of me. So within all of me, it's just a second accept me for who I am.
right. It's even still like you said with the whole gay bashing and stuff, especially like back then too, it was like really hard for
Yeah,
gay people to come out because of all the bashing and the hate and stuff that was thrown away. So I can understand why some people you couldn't really tell, but because you never know who they would tell and who or how they react to you.
right.
Mhm.
But just
But now, baby, now, oh,
Hey.
just being
it's
standing in
just
your own
me.
truth is a hard thing for a lot of people. So I definitely commend you
Yeah.
on that. No matter how long it took you, the
Mhm.
fact that you're standing in your truth, it says a lot about who you are.
Yeah.
Yes.
What
So,
did they
Wiz,
say?
Take
let me
care.
ask you this. If someone who is not a part of the LGBTQ community and they have family members or friends who are, what is the best way to support you guys through everything?
Can you repeat that again? Sorry, it was kind of cracking a little bit.
No, I was just asking, I was saying people who are not a part of the LGBTQ community, how do they support friends and family members who are? Or what is something that you
Well,
would
there's a
like to
lot of
see happen or something that maybe you didn't receive once you came out to people?
um now the difference between back then and now, there's more groups that's out there, more um peer groups that's out there, especially here where I am in Miami. Like you have Latino Salute, you have Pride Lines, and you have it was one more I was thinking of, care resource. Like they have different like support systems as far as for helping teens um to find their element, to find their element even within, finding themselves on self discovery and stuff. Um because like I said, it's not easy. It's not easy trying to be yourself in your own skin. Nobody will ever understand that because it's like you want to live in your truth, but people won't accept you for your truth. So how do you deal with that? You know, it really does get emotional because I remember at one point where I was feeling suicidal. I was feeling very suicidal because I felt as if nobody really accepted me.
Mm.
I really did. I felt very suicidal. And this, I believe I was maybe 25,
Mm.
25 or
Wow.
26. I just felt like nobody really accepted me. And it got to the point where every day it was like I was just carrying a burden. it it weighed me down to the point where, I was really just mentally I was not there, and nobody recognized it.
Mm.
Nobody recognized it, and
Well, we're happy that you
I
worked
couldn't
through
really
that.
say anything.
Right.
Huh?
I said we're happy you worked through that
Yes.
because I know that's tough.
And yes, it's very tough. It's very tough because when you feel like you're by yourself and you feel like nobody really understands you, then who's there to save you?
Right.
Right.
Who's there to save you? And it was very scary. Like, this is a topic that I really don't talk about, um, even with my family members. But I'm here to share it because of the fact that I know that it would help somebody else. Because a lot of
Hmm.
teens, they go through this.
Mhm.
Even adults go through it too. Not being able to share your true feelings with the person that you love because of you're scared that somebody will say something negative to you.
Right.
Yeah.
It happens in the church because it's commonly in the church, and it's commonly just around your community. A lot of people are hurt because they can't really express themselves, and it doesn't really have to be a LGBTQ thing. It's just period, like just to express yourself. Period. Like, how do you deal with that when don't nobody want to accept you?
Mm. That's true. That's true. That's why, even if like I remember before I was be like, oh, I hope my kids, they be straight and so they can give me grandkids and da da da. But I then
Mhm.
as I start to like really kind of understand, what I'm saying, the situation, I just never wanted them to feel like they won't be accepted by me if they, come if they had to come out to me, like I
Mhm.
tell them like that's who you are. I'm gonna love you because I don't want them to ever feel like they have to hide it. Because I've, just
Mhm.
watching like people's stories, listening to people's stories of how they had to hide it, and then some people who did commit suicide because of it, because they
Mhm.
felt they wasn't accepted
Mhm.
from it. And like I
Yeah.
remember I was watching, it was a movie, a Lifetime. I forget the name of the movie, but it was a young man who was gay, and the mother he kept trying to not be gay because he was told it wasn't right, and the mother was taking him to
Mhm.
church and like trying to get
Yeah.
him from not be gay, and
Mhm.
so he just kept trying to not be gay, but that's who he was, and he ended up killing himself. Then after he
Mhm.
killed himself, now then the mother want to start joining gay parades and doing all this stuff,
Yeah.
but he was like forcing him to be something he wasn't, and even in that process he ended up killing himself because he couldn't be what he was told he had to be.
Mhm.
And so
Yeah.
that I don't ever want no one to go through, especially not even my kids. So I just try to let them know,
Yeah.
like, it's if that's who you are, that's who you are, and I'm going to accept it because it's sad. I remember growing up
Mhm.
seeing one of my friends, and this was in the '90s, and it wasn't open in the '90s like that. And the guys in the neighborhood used to beat him up all the time because he
Mhm.
was gay. He would jump over with us. He was a good dancer, like he was our friend, but every time they used to beat him up because of who
Mhm.
he was. And that's not acceptable. So I'm glad you're speaking about this, because
Yeah.
it needs people needs to know that, they don't you just come out. Don't hide it. Who you are is who you are.
Mhm. And especially when it goes back to dating, because it's one thing to recognize that you're bisexual, but when you realize that the opposite sex is not what you really want, you're actually hurting the other person.
Hmm.
You are hurting the other person. So it becomes this thing of DL or whatever, where it's like time is consumed around trying to please that desire. Time is consumed around trying to please that desire. So it's like, so when you get into that DL stage, it's like you really lose sight of yourself because there's something that you're trying to please and you're not getting it at home.
Hmm.
So mentally, it disrupts what needs to be aligned,
Mm.
because what needs to be aligned is your mind and your heart, but it's not aligned because of the fact that your heart is somewhere else and your mind is somewhere
Right.
else.
Absolutely.
Mm.
I love the fact that even in your truth, you didn't let go of God. And I
Mhm.
love that about you, you know, because it's
Oh,
like some people,
always.
I don't know, I just, maybe they never had it in them, but it's just like they might
Mhm.
come out and then they just like even still forget about the creator and they forget about the fact that he still loves you too. It's people on this earth that's making you feel a certain way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Mhm.
So I love the fact that you still always honor God in everything that you do. So I think that's so beautiful though.
Yeah.
I have to because when you really think about it, the church, and now the church now is starting to be more accepted.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Some churches.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but when you really think about the churches that don't and they turn away these people, but yet and still they still want these people inside their church, it's like mentally you are disrupting what needs to take place.
Mm-hmm.
You're disrupting. So you telling them it's okay to come to the house of God, but then again you still gonna burn in hell because of the fact that you still having these thoughts, you know?
Yeah.
So when you school and you teach someone, you have to realize that, spirit is genderless.
Mm-hmm.
Spirit is genderless. Let me okay. Let me share this with y'all. Okay. So think of you being pregnant, right? And that baby that you was carrying is there. You realize it's there. It exists inside of you. But to the world, they could only just see your stomach, right?
Mm.
Okay. Now inside your stomach is a baby, but yet it is only a nerve. It's only a nerve. All nerves move around because it contracts muscle. We all have muscles,
Mm-hmm.
so that baby is only just a nerve. It's not until when that baby passes through that canal, that's when spirit actually enter into that baby. But before that baby come out, that baby already has half that gender. That's only just the frame. Now the spirit that enter into that baby is the magical part of that baby. That's the life. Because when that baby grow up and dies or whatever, that spirit comes out. It's genderless.
True.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
It's genderless. It goes just
You
that
getting
deep,
deep,
but we don't
Wiz.
see it
Right.
that. Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
saying,
Wiz always be Wiz always
okay.
hey, Wiz always put something else in your mind that you never thought to have in your mind. Like,
Like I knew I forgot my pen and paper.
got mine.
but like I, but like I said, that when you're carrying that baby, which already have his sex, which already have his frame, that baby is the solid foundation for the spirit. But the
Mhm.
spirit itself is genderless.
Hmm.
That makes a whole lot of sense.
Yeah.
A whole lot of sense.
It does.
So basically, is that why you think now they are putting to where when you have a baby, you don't have to put a gender on the birth certificate when the baby comes, and so the baby can decide the gender what they want to be? Like,
I ain't heard nothing about that. Now,
you
I
know,
know. I
that's
didn't hear about
yeah,
that.
News to
remember
me.
that? That's been like a long time ago. Oh, am I the only one that knows this stuff? No, yeah, they got it now to where you don't have to put a gender on the birth certificate when you have a baby if you don't want to, because it was all happening when they would start doing the bathrooms for they was when they would start making separate bathrooms or whatever, and then they
oh,
started to
okay,
where now
yeah.
they had it to where you didn't have to put a gender on a birth certificate if you didn't want to. so that the baby can decide when the kid, I guess as the kid grow or whatever, they can decide what gender they want it to be. Y'all hear that?
Never heard that in
No,
my life.
I didn't.
I didn't either.
I don't watch the news. My news is Facebook.
Look,
I mean, I'm
look,
saying
look,
some of that
my
is the
my news
news.
is within.
I know
That
that's
part.
right.
I
My
don't
news
really
is
watch
within.
it
I
either,
know
but it's
that's right.
yeah, I hear things and I get the news on my phone. But yeah, that was a while ago. That was a long time when they was talking about making the different gender bathrooms and stuff like that. They started putting to where the whole birth certificate thing when the baby was born, you didn't have to put a gender. You don't have to put a gender on a birth certificate if you choose not to.
I
See,
didn't know
I
about
ain't heard
that.
about that.
No.
I ain't heard about
Oh
that.
well, see, I just told y'all something.
Look, you just taught us
Sophie
something
said you
new.
gonna learn something too today,
That's
huh?
You
what
gonna
I
learn
told y'all.
something today.
Right. So we ain't the
So
only one spreading knowledge.
sprinkle it all around.
Right.
So
Okay.
Wiz, tell us, what do pride means to you?
Pride means to me everything that comes with me, everything that is me, everything that is the authentic side of me, all of my colors, every last one of my colors, because all of those colors represents the different shades of who I am:
Hmm.
the red, the orange, the yellow, the green, the blue, the purple, and the pink.
I know what the pink
It
means.
all, you feel me? It all represents who I am. You know, I'm colorful. I'm colorful. When you see me, that's all you see is colors.
That part.
So, speaking of colors, let's get into colors.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Oh,
Your
sorry.
color therapy. What is it?
There.
Tell us. Explain it.
See,
Everything.
see, color therapy. Well, I would say this. The way that this course came about is because as a child, I've always been obsessed with colors, but I really didn't discover that until like maybe a year ago. Like I really didn't discover that it's like I knew because as a child growing up, it's like we always had like coloring books. We always had like you remember that it was like a toy. It was a light up toy where you put like the stencils in. You can
Mm-hmm.
make different like you
Um,
Oh
feel me?
yeah,
I was
yeah.
into all of that.
Oh yeah. That's Stressful Spear like thingy or whatever. What
I,
is it?
is
That
it called
Hmm.
Stressful
Light Bright?
Stratosphere.
The light
Yeah,
bright, light bright. There
light.
you
It
go,
was
light
light
bright.
bright, but then
Oh
they
yeah,
had
I
the
remember Light
little.
Bright.
Yeah.
See,
We
like
old. I'm not
I
telling
was
our age.
even when it comes down to Christmas, like I used to just love Christmas just because of the lights. You know, even with Thanksgiving, I love Thanksgiving because of the fall colors. You know how it brings calmness. You know, so for me, color therapy would be the interpretation of everything that is around you. It will be the interpretation of, how you perceive things, and even to the point of like the colors that you wear when you go out, when you
Mm.
put on your clothes and stuff like that. Have you not, been around somebody and they be like, "Oh, you look good"? It's because of the fact that they are reading your aura from what you're wearing, and not only that, it even with like the makeup and stuff, the color sticks out, and it interprets something to somebody in a different way, or maybe the same way. You
Hmm.
know, so colors is everything. So color therapy would be a course to show you how to assess everything that's around you, so you can communicate back thoroughly.
Hmm.
That's deep.
so do you so you're saying like so if I'm feeling a certain way, am I naturally attracted to a certain color?
Yes. Hmm. We're all.
Yes.
We're all, because the thing is, if when you really think about it, okay, think of you know the chakra system,
Mhm.
how all the colors line up. When
Hmm.
people see you, they don't see the physical you. When they see something glowing, when they say that you're glowing, they don't see the physical you. They see the colors that's flowing. They can't pinpoint these colors because of the fact that it looks so good in these colors. They're flowing so much. But the moment that you feel a certain way, that one color sticks out, and they can pinpoint. Okay, okay, she's not feeling too good today.
Hmm.
Or say if you're sad, you might you might be able to see the color blue because it represents communication. Why she not talking to me? Or maybe the color green because you might feel hurt.
Hold on.
You might feel the yeah. Look, she's trying to cheat.
Right.
Blue
Don't know.
said green is what?
Green represents the heart, and blue represents the throat chakra. So
Right.
you're talking about, for pain, you're talking about the heart chakra, and you're talking about, and with the blue, you're talking about more so of communication. Because if I feel a certain way, maybe I might not want to be able to communicate. I might not want to be able to talk, or maybe I might be waiting for somebody to communicate with me. That's the reason why I'm
You
not
right.
talking.
Mm.
Well, my favorite color is black. Does that mean I'm a ball of doom?
Ball of doom.
I can't with her.
I'm just saying because every time I'm
Ball of
like
doom.
you have on all black and everybody's always like, "Oh, why you so sad? Why you always got on black?" But I really feel like, you know what I'm
But
saying?
I, I feel like with black is for me. I feel like with black it would be more so of assertiveness
Mm, I like that.
because it's not being tricked,
Okay.
not
Okay.
being tricked. Because if there's a different color, maybe like blue or blue or green, like you can put a dab of color in there and it would change. But if you put a dab in black, what it's gonna do? It's gonna stay black.
Black.
Right.
Like black.
Black 24/7. Hey,
My favorite color, my main favorite color is red. And then like my secondaries is like gray and black. So it's
yeah.
like red, gray, and black, which is crazy. Those are my high school colors too, but just happen to be my favorite
Mhm.
colors.
Yeah, red
So
is
what do red
my favorite.
say about Salsa? I'm
Whew.
beautiful.
Yeah.
I have a big heart. No skin.
You fiery, you feisty. That's what I would think.
I'm a
Yeah,
firecracker.
I do
Right.
pick up. I do
Fire.
pick up fire. I do pick up fire. Definitely pick up fire. But red also means boldness. Also, it does mean assertiveness, but it also means self-esteem.
Hmm. High or low?
It can go either way, wherever how you feel, because red represents your self instinct. So
Hmm.
whatever how you
Mm.
feel,
I feel
but you
like
have
my
to be bold.
mascara is getting in my eye right now.
So, Wiz, I know you have a color therapy course coming up on June 23rd. Can you give us a little bit more information about that?
Yes.
Hey,
Yes,
like that
yes.
plug girl.
So color therapy, like I said, color therapy will be a course where I'll be able to teach you how to read auras. We're gonna do color meditation. And also we're going to just go over different colors that could be associated with different fruits and vegetables that can help you to feed and align your chakras.
Hmm.
Now the course starts on June 23rd. Now I'm actually going to extend. I'm gonna extend the amount of people because I had it at 10, but I think I'm gonna extend it to maybe like 13. And I right now I have like 5 slots 5 spots open.
You're
So
supposed to be
I
holding,
got
you're supposed to be holding out for me, so I can. I got still waiting on a date so that I can
I got
know if I can attend. So don't. So save us. Do 12 because I want to be that 13.
you.
I just waiting on the date.
All right, it's open. It's open. It's open.
Uh,
Um,
How much is the class? Is it
the
online?
class is 70. It's 70, and it's going to be by Zoom.
Okay.
And it's not going to be all day class. It's going to be about like an hour and a half. So what I'm going to be doing is through your email, I'm going to be sending you like little cheat sheets and stuff, so you can kind of like speed up the process. But we're going to bring it all together.
Got it. Got it. Okay. So it's a 1 day course on the 23rd. Okay.
then make sure you have your pen and your paper ready this time, Michelle.
That's
I know, and I might
right,
make it
because
a
I give
birthday gift.
homework.
You know, my birthday
Huh?
coming up. I said I might make that a birthday gift to myself because my birthday is right after.
Ooh.
Yes,
It
we
is.
definitely.
It's the 25th. Yeah.
I know, and I'm trying. I'm like,
Mm.
I am. I just wish we have this date for where we're just waiting on a date for the VA to give for my dad's for his for them to do the whole cemetery thing. They haven't gave us a date yet, so I'm like trying to get Wiz class, and I'm trying. I want to go to Atlanta, but it's like basically it's like at a standstill because they haven't given us a date on when they was going to do this yet. So
Yeah.
I'm already like talking to Jay about planning for Atlanta so I can go be out there with you. I'm definitely gonna do your class because I really want to get into this whole color thing and try to, you talk some fruits and vegetables with colors too. So that's new.
Now I've seen that.
Yeah.
I've seen that like the colors of the vegetables and mean certain things, and even like the shapes of it is for certain parts of the body. So yeah, I would be very interested in that.
Yeah, see, I know
Yeah.
about reflexology and tells you about the body, but none about no
Like I remember like the tomato, like if you look at the shape of a tomato is and the color, like it references the heart and
Yeah.
what else? It was another one
The
too.
kidney beans represent something to do with the kidneys. I mean, I knew they called it kidney beans, but I didn't really realize it benefits the kidney actually.
Me neither. So if I eat a tomato, it'll strengthen my heart.
It would definitely strengthen your heart, but also it will regulate
That's
your
one
blood as
tomato.
well because it's red.
It will do what?
Regulate your blood as well because it's red.
Ah, okay. I eat tomatoes. So if I eat a kidney bean, it'll strengthen my kidney.
See, I don't see me. I don't really get into the beans because I'm kind of like allergic to the beans and stuff.
Uh,
It does something to my stomach. So I stay to the fruit though. I stay with the fruit.
you allergic to beans?
With certain beans,
Oh.
Beans, good for your heart. The more you eat.
The
beans
more you
like
eat, the
beans,
more you.
nuts, and stuff like that.
I'm sorry, y'all. I'm childish.
Right. I'm right there with you. I started.
Okay, so going back into like when you was coming out, Wiz, I know like we switched over to the color therapy. I forgot to ask you basically like how old were you when you knew something was different, when you knew that you were who you are, basically.
uh, to me, I felt a change like maybe like in middle school.
How old?
In middle school,
Middle school.
I felt a change in middle school, but it wasn't like it wasn't until I got into high school to where the whole world was just opened up because everything was done in high school.
Mhm.
You saw the whole couples in high school holding hands, and back then I was like, listen, I don't know if I can do that.
Mhm.
But however, when I got to like 11th, 10th, 11th, 12th grade, it was like it became a thing for me. Like yeah, 11th, 12th grade became a thing to me. It wasn't until after high school that I really started to be bold.
Mm.
Because I started going to clubs and stuff. Yeah. So yeah, I was in there. I was in there, girl. I was dancing. I was dancing.
So when and where and how did you meet your partner? Hubby, we call him.
Yeah. I met him through a friend. I met him through a friend, and that was back in 2015,
Hmm.
August.
Mhm.
Oh
So
wow.
this August will make
Oh, so y'all been
6 years.
together for a minute.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
what's up. I can't
Yeah,
wait
that's
for me
good.
in 6 months, let alone 6 years.
That part. Talk about 60 days, okay? If I don't like you after 60 days, you gotta go.
That's what's up.
I was like, Wiz, can
Dude.
you bring him on the show? He's like, no, he is not going to put his face on the show. I'm like, dang, I was trying to get him on.
But he don't like the camera like that. He don't.
So how
So,
was his family with you? Like, was his family receptive towards you? Does his family support him? Does his family
In a
support
sense,
him?
in a sense, like that's something that's still being worked on.
Hmm.
Like I said, rejection can be real.
Yeah.
So that's something that's still being worked on. So
I mean, but it still
so
kept y'all together. So
yeah, of course.
right. So,
that's
what
all
are
that.
some ways that you guys celebrate Pride?
Huh?
What are some ways that you celebrate Pride? Do you like go to the parades, different
I
events?
used to go to the parades and stuff like that, but now I just stay home and just watch all the movies. That's it. That's it. Like last night I watched the final season episode of Pose, and
So I
it was,
watched that. My niece put me on that.
yeah.
Good.
I don't want to tell her, but it was very emotional to me. It was very emotional. That last episode was very emotional. So yeah, you gotta watch it. Pose, watch it.
Yeah.
Pose. It's on Netflix, and you can find it on demand as well. So
Yeah. FX, right?
You said fold,
yeah, yeah,
Pose.
Pose,
Pose.
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 And I was
Okay.
the guy, what's his name? That's the main character on there. And I was watching him on YouTube, and he said that he's been battling HIV for how many years now? 17 years now, something like 20. Yeah, I don't want to quote the wrong thing, but yeah, for a lot of years he's been battling it.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was. See, I never even heard of. My niece was just over here one day. She's like, "Oh, I gotta watch Pose," and I thought she said Pose, so I'm thinking about strippers. You know,
Right.
I'm looking, trying to look at how they say Pose, and she's like, "No, Pose." And I'm like, "Oh, I thought she was like watching a stripper movie," and so it's so yeah. So don't tell me the last thing. I just started. I actually
I,
on the
I'm
first.
not. I'm not gonna tell you. I'm not gonna tell you. You have to watch it. It's
I'm
like
not,
when I tell you that it is that last episode was very emotional.
Mm-hmm.
I still feel it. I still feel it.
Mm.
I feel like it was so much put into that last episode. But yeah,
Now I'm gonna binge watch
go
the.
watch it. Go watch
I don't have no clients today.
it.
My schedule is open after this, so we'll see.
I've never watched the episode, but that's because I ain't got that channel.
You got Netflix though?
Netflix. You
Damn,
can start with Netflix first.
I thought it was on Hulu.
No, it's on Netflix. It was on FX
Because
and on demand.
I believe it's 2 seasons. There is 2 seasons on Netflix, and then this is like the third season, if I'm not mistaken.
Mm.
All right, I'm gonna check it out. I need something else to binge watch.
I'm a binge watch it, and then I can talk about it on the radio show because we do our Netflix and Hulu and Amazon Prime pick of the week on our show, on our radio show. So that'll be mine. Oh, it'd be a good Netflix pick
so,
too because it's Prime month. Hey, I'm
so
so
what are you
smart.
guys are watching? What are you guys are watching? Now.
I'm binge watching Queen of the South because I didn't watch the so I just binge watched that the other day this season. This is the final
Oh,
season 2, I believe.
Teresita, come on! I love
Yeah,
Queen of the South.
love Queen of the South. So I
I,
just
I
been
really haven't watched Queen of the South.
you
I,
say you
I
haven't
really
watched
haven't
it?
watched.
You have to watch that.
It's so good.
What are you watching, Jordan?
I was gonna say I haven't watched that either. What have I been binge watching? I started binge watching Mike Epps' new show on Netflix,
Oh
The Twin
yeah,
Fields. That is hilarious.
people were saying that was good.
Um,
I got mixed reviews on that.
I don't like Mike Epps, so I never was like, ooh,
it's
let me.
hilarious. I would
Yeah,
not steer y'all wrong. I would not steer y'all wrong. Wanda Sykes is on there too. She's
yeah.
hilarious. Him and her, they go back and forth. It reminds me of like a modern day Martin. Like the way him
Oh
and her go back
really?
and forth is kind of like Pam and Martin going back and forth, but they're actually cussing, so that makes it a little bit more funnier and more realistic.
Okay.
So that's what I've been binge watching. I really haven't watched anything else because I just ain't had the time to sit down
What's the
to
name
like
of it?
really watch something.
What is
Give
it?
me a second, I'll tell you.
My niece watched that too, and she liked it. It was just I don't know the name of it. I forgot the name of it, but I haven't watched it yet. I got mixed reviews on it, but I'm gonna watch it. I just try to make time, like, cause I record everything, and like it's like I can get one day where I can actually sit. I hate this. I don't know which way I'm doing this thing.
The
That's the wrong
Upshaws.
way. Don't do it that way. Do it the other way,
I
friend.
was,
Other way, friend. There
oh,
you go.
okay. This camera is
It's the camera.
this camera.
The camera got you going the wrong way, so.
Right.
Yeah, it's called The
The
Upshaws
upside.
on Netflix.
Okay, that's what it's called. I knew it was something
Mhm.
like that. I heard it's another show that's almost like that, right? What was it? Is it
The family
it's something
reunion
like
with Tia Murray,
is
her
it I think
sister,
something
sister.
Oh,
She
yeah,
had
I think
one.
it's something like that. Yeah.
I know
And
what you're talking
You're
about.
Loretta
not talking about
Devine was
Blackish,
on
right?
there. Not
No.
Blackish.
Blackish?
Like
No,
Blackish.
No.
the
Okay.
like grandma house or something, or the family reunion.
Family
Yeah,
reunion, that's what it's called.
yeah.
Yep.
I haven't watched
And
it,
Okay,
then
but
yeah.
Loretta Devine in there too.
yeah.
I've also been watching The Shy. That's one of my favorite
I
shows.
love the shy, but
The
I
new
gotta catch up on
season.
that.
I haven't seen it
Yeah,
since the
and
first season.
Look,
Yeah.
Michelle, I'm right with you, but I'm nodding my head.
y'all gotta watch it. It is so good. It's
Yeah.
so good. And
I
I
gotta catch
love
up
the
with
fact
that.
that Lena Waithe is expanding her casting. So it's not just your typical actor. She's going over into like the music world. Like Candy Burris is on there now. What's that one lady? I can't think of her name. She's a vegan. She always, baby, let me tell you.
Oh, my girl. What's her name?
Uh,
She, I don't know her
Tabitha
name.
Brown.
Who?
What
Tabitha
did you
Brown.
say?
Who?
Yes,
Tabitha Brown.
Tabitha,
yes,
yeah, Tabitha Brown.
Tabitha. Yes.
She on
So
the
she
Yeah,
Tabitha.
has she
Tabitha's
been
on
She
there?
there.
did. I heard she had a gig now. Okay.
She's on there. I don't know if she's
Oh,
on this week's episode, but she premiered on last week's episode.
oh,
So
that's
she's on
good.
there too. So I support Lena one because she's from here, from Chicago, and then two because she's giving so many opportunities to everybody else. And the show was good. The
Yeah.
storyline is good.
I didn't know she took. I want to see it because man, Slim was it Queen of Slim was so good. Like I could just imagine what the show is like.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
So I can imagine, but I just again it's on Stars. I don't have Stars, so I got excuses.
It's on Showtime. That's the only thing.
You
So
know,
I
I'm
gotta.
gonna give you the app to my Xfinity so you can start watching these shows, girl.
Yeah, I need
Okay,
it. So can you send it to me? So.
Yeah, I'll
okay.
send it to
I do take passwords.
you.
Okay, I
Thank
do.
you.
Don't let Jay watch it. Let Jay don't watch my show, although I told him to watch it today, but hopefully that part got edited out and do the live. So he won't know that I'm sitting.
So you gotta edit that part. Delete all of that. The whole video down.
Right?
Right.
So Wiz, what else do you have going on with color therapy,
So
with the shaman?
yes, I have the color therapy going on, and that's for this month. Next month, I'm gonna be working on doing a numerology course.
Okay.
So that's that right there. That's gonna be hot. The
I want to
numerology
do that
course is
one
gonna
too.
be hot.
And
And
this book about chakras is going to be starting when?
girl, I'm working on it.
So I'm not letting that one go.
Right. But it's definitely going to be a book that I'm going to create chakras. I don't know when, I don't know how it's going to start, but yeah, it's going to start up, and it's going to be an adult book and a children's book. So, and I don't want to talk too much because too much in the
Right.
future, people gonna steal it. So
Yeah, don't speak too
Speak
much
to
on it.
yourself.
no.
Just
But the last thing I'm working on is my oracle deck. So I have an oracle deck that is named the elements of Wizzology. And so basically with this deck, what I want to do is I want to bring in all a combination of everything that I use in order to assess, spirit, or how I talk or communicate with spirit, which is astrology, the chakra system, zodiac, um, direct answers, because I love for spirit to be direct to me. Um, and I believe that's it. That's it in the deck. But yeah, so I'm working on this deck. So hopefully by July, the beginning of July, I'll be able to do pre-sales for that. So
yeah, and I can't wait till you do your store with the sage and the Plano Santos
yeah.
and
Look, she just going all
Cause I
the
need some
way
Palo sticks, okay? Get
and
that
Yes.
energy
all
up.
your essential oils and your candles and all that good stuff that you're gonna start
Yes.
selling soon.
Yes.
I was like creating the whole
Create homework for me.
Right.
So
Tell
she
her to
don't
come
want
up with the
everybody to be
business
just as
plan.
busy as her. She like, if you got
Exactly.
15 jobs, you gotta have at least 13. Like,
If you're gonna be my friend and on my team, you gotta have it all. Just like
I
Hey,
me.
okay.
got you.
several strands of income. That's
We
the
tapping
goal.
There you
into
go.
every resource around
You
here.
know, I'm inspired by Candy Burris.
Mm-hmm.
She got all these businesses, and every time I watch Housewives, she comes up with another business, and I'm like, man, that's
Mm-hmm.
inspiring right there. So, yeah.
Yeah. 'Cause like I said before, we have to be able to live for ourselves, because sometimes we can be confined around the 9 to 5. Even in being, LGBTQ, sometimes we feel as if we can't really make it outside of the 9 to 5. But in reality, when
Mhm.
you be yourself, you have a lot of people that would network with you and would take you to the
Mhm.
next level, just because of the fact that you recognize your colors.
Right.
Don't downplay your colors. Everybody say that with me. Don't downplay your colors.
Don't downplay your
Don't
colors.
downplay your colors.
Don't downplay your colors, baby.
Mhm.
So, Wiz, what are the colors of the flag? What do they mean? Okay, tell us what the colors of the flag mean.
for for me, the colors of the like I said, the colors of the flag, it goes back to the chakra system for me.
Hmm. The pride flag.
For me,
Okay.
yes, it goes back. It goes back there because it represents who you are as a total. Like I said, every color represents a part of you
Hmm.
that needs to be expressed. It represents every part of you that needs to be expressed. So all the colors that make up the rainbow that's in the sky, as we visually see the rainbow that's in the sky, it tells us that everything is going to be okay. So when you recognize the colors that's within you, that's what you tell yourself. Everything is going to be okay, and it's okay to have pride within yourself.
Oh, okay. So that's like goes back to the biblical when God said, when you see the rainbow, that's his promise that he would never flood the earth and it's going to be okay.
Yes.
Good
Okay.
stuff. Good stuff, Weez. When I Googled the colors of the flag, they
Hmm.
Because Google
Look,
is
look.
free.
yesterday, I couldn't remember everything, but it was like giving like different like sands or something of the flag, but I can't remember what it
I
said.
just pulled it up. It says pink stands or stood for sexuality, red for
Mhm.
life, orange for healing, yellow for the sun, green for nature, turquoise for art, indigo for harmony, and violet for spirit. And it also says that it represents the diversity of gays and lesbians around the world. So
Mhm.
there's that.
Yeah. Every strand, every color
The,
represents part of me.
yeah, just chakras. Alignment. I'm gonna steal your profile picture, Wiz, and I'm gonna do
But
that.
like this.
That's mine.
Yes.
I'm gonna be
Yeah,
in.
peace.
I'm gonna be in peace mode. I'm gonna take a picture
Yes.
of myself like that, and that's gonna be my picture.
And y'all stay tuned because there is going to be something that's going to be going on in August. I'm going to keep you guys posted. So if you guys are willing to travel to come to Miami to be with Wiz,
Baby, you
But
ain't
we all,
said nothing but a word. When? When?
you
When?
understand what?
I
Wiz,
You
but
definitely
want to
want to
come
come
but
to
where?
it won't just
Hello?
be it won't just be with me, but it will be with some of my other colleagues, some of my good people, good friends, and we trying to put this festival together. So I can't really speak too much on it because this is something that's in the making. But just be on the lookout when I say, all right, I need y'all to come.
We ready. Just let us know. Look,
that.
me and Shell gonna be together in Atlanta soon. So
ain't
so
nobody,
gonna be the only one that gotta really.
ain't nobody asked you that. Ain't nobody asked you that if you and Shell was gonna be together in Atlanta soon. So gonna
I
be
don't know why you just don't come and join us though. So
Right.
I want to
You
move to
trying to go
Atlanta.
the opposite way.
I might even
exactly,
just,
you can do the
but
West
you know
Coast.
what? I might not. I might just be staying in the shop because of things that's happening or whatever. So now that's in debate. I might not even be going to Vegas this year. I
Well,
might just
just
be still here.
reconsider
You
coming
know,
to
I got to deal
Atlanta.
with this disgusting weather. You
Yeah,
know,
just reconsider coming to Atlanta. Why don't you?
I mean,
Atlanta.
we ain't even getting no snow this year.
See,
See, Atlanta. I can never vision my life in Atlanta. I just don't like the South weather. Y'all have too
oh,
many air threats, tornadoes, hurricanes,
No, see, it depends on where you at. First of all,
right.
second of all, like Atlanta is
tsunamis.
really inland. It's inland. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
We ain't
we're in the
in
middle of the
water,
state,
right? We ain't in
centralized.
no water, nothing like that. So we ain't got to worry about. You might have some heavy rains, but
Yeah, y'all
Right.
got that heavy rain.
Girl,
like
by the way, y'all get that heavy snow up here. Look, the
okay,
rain is
and then
nothing compared to that snow.
and
And
then
it
when it
only
rained
lasts
a
for
lot
like
of
5 minutes.
times, yeah, right. That's what I say.
That's
Too.
in
It
Florida.
definitely be
It
like
ain't
that.
last for 5 minutes in Florida.
Well, because the
Right,
rain
that
come from
part,
Florida.
that
It come
part.
up sometimes. They come
No,
up from
no,
there.
no, no. Check this out. Check this out. Now, see, Florida is something strange. In Florida, Florida is like it'll be raining right here in this little patch, and then on the other side it'll be
It's
sunny. And
nothing.
I'm like,
Right.
what's going on?
That's
I
Georgia too.
mean, I used to take my kids to we used to take the kids to Disney World like every year since my youngest was 4. I mean my middle child was 4. And I promise you, every time I wanted to get on that big roller coaster in Animal Kingdom, it always rained, right? So they would shut the roller coaster down, but it rained for like 5 minutes, and then they would continue to shut the roller coaster down. Like I couldn't get on the. I never still have not rode that roller coaster. Now I don't even want to ride it no more. But every year we bring you on the Disney World. I can never ride that roller coaster in Animal Kingdom because it always rains for like 5 minutes. And then you're like, oh wait, we don't need it no more. You know, like ride and then still keep that thing on roller coaster down. So I don't like Florida because of that reason.
Sometimes you be needing
Wow.
those few raindrops. They be too
You
hot.
do,
You
because it's
feel
hot.
me?
That's true, but I wanted to ride the roller coaster. Like it just never failed. Never failed. Then the one time I could have rode the roller coaster when it didn't rain, I lost my camera. So I had to go back to the
Oh
hotel
Lord.
Oh
to see if
Lord.
they found my camera. So by the
See,
time I went back, they was already back at the hotel.
see, that sound like you. It's your fault,
Hey,
friend.
It's,
It
I was
sound like
gonna say
it's
that's
all
so
you.
what
so.
It wasn't meant for
party
me.
pooper?
It wasn't meant for me to ride that. It wasn't meant for me to ride that roller coaster. I said it's probably not even up no more.
Yeah, you don't need that. It might have went crickety cricky when you got on there.
Right.
You really?
I don't want to ride it now. I'm too old. I may have a heart attack.
Oh my lord.
I love roller coasters, but I haven't been on a roller coaster in years.
Me neither. That's why I'm scared. If I have to get on one.
Yeah, I don't do roller coasters. I don't really do
Me
amusement parks too much.
I love the Demon at Great America. That's my favorite roller coaster is the Demon. But I'm terrified every time I get on.
Mm-mm.
Like literally, I close my eyes and be like, "We're about to drop. We're about to drop."
My
Y'all
favorite
can't
roller
have that.
coaster
No, thank
was
you.
the Batman because the
That's
Batman was
mine
like
too.
being on the swings or something. You
But
just
Yep.
that's what scary is. Oh no,
And
that's
you
the
don't
super.
feel your stomach drop on there either. I don't like my stomach
exactly.
dropping.
Yeah.
The
I don't like
Can I
that.
Superman.
can I tell you?
Thing.
The
Can I
Superman
tell
is
y'all like?
the scariest, huh?
Can I tell you? So for me, like I love all roller coasters. Now the only ride I cannot get on is the Drop of Fear. I don't know if you guys
That
know
must be
anything
like our
about Drop
giant
of
drop.
Fear. Yeah, you feel like when they go all the way up in the air
Hmm.
and then just drop you down.
I never got
Mm-mm.
on that.
See, no, I got on a mini one. I hollered like a baby. I promise you, I did. And look, I got off, and all you see was.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah, y'all can't
That's
have
what I
that.
never got on. I remember my daughter's father. He was trying to get me to get on that one. I refused. I cannot get on a giant drop because first of all, it's crazy. I do roller coasters because I'm afraid of heights. But that one right there, it's like I think I just felt like I would just die as soon as it dropped because it dropped so hard and so fast. And I'm like, I
Right.
am not gonna risk my life. I risked my life on this wooded old 2,000-year-old American Eagle before I risk it on this giant drop because I think that American Eagle gonna crack one day. It's made of wood. Okay. It's gonna crack one day when somebody is on there and everybody's just gonna break down. So
I
I
thought
never
I was gonna fall out the cart on the American Eagle one time. This is the last time I rode a roller coaster, and everybody was laughing at me. Now, y'all, I used to be real, real big. Like I'm still kind of big, but like I was like 260. So the thing didn't go all the way down. You know what I'm saying? And I kept lifting up. All my friends had me cracking up. But I'm sitting up here like y'all, I'm finna die. I'm finna fall out this thing. I'm finna and die. And everybody thought it was funny. I didn't think that was funny. That was the last time I
See,
really.
Now, now, have you guys ever done zip lining?
Yes,
Yes.
I love zip lining.
Now
I've
that's
never
fun.
been, but
It's
I
How
want
in
crazy.
the
to.
hell?
I did
How in the hell?
something.
How
I
how how
Now I did the short one
how
in
in the hell?
Fremont. I did the short one in Fremont. I wanted to do the big one over Rio. In Rio, you go over all the hotels in Vegas. But I did the short one in
Mm-mm,
Fremont. It's so fun. It's an
mm-mm,
adrenaline rush. Like I didn't do the
uh-uh.
Superman one because they were sold out. So I did the one where I was sitting up. And you just go over and you just hold on, my dog is barking. But it's fun. It's an adrenaline rush. I don't know, like when y'all did paintball and you get that adrenaline rush when you do paintballing, or is it just
Mm-hmm.
me? But that zip lining, it is like just a mark off your bucket list. So my next one is I want to do skydiving. I'm
I
supposed
bet
to
it is.
do 25, but we didn't go. So I'm definitely gonna do skydiving because I just love that adrenaline rush, that feeling that's
Be
like that.
careful with that, sis. Be careful.
Mm. You
So
Now
see,
the zip
Soso
lining
said
was
it's a
fun.
mark of
huh?
Soso said it's a mark of your bucket list. I said, I bet it
Right.
is.
I would definitely do zip lining again. I have fun. I did that for my 30th birthday down in Georgia, and we did I think like 8 to 10 of those lines or whatever. But they had different levels to it, and we was on the baby level. I don't know if I would go up any higher, but they basically told us like once you start, you can't go back. And I had a friend with me; she was begging them to let her go back, and they were like, "There is no way for you to go
You
back."
can't go back. You was
So
gonna back pedal in the air. Like you can't go back.
exactly, there's no line or no way for you to get back over there. Nobody was gonna be there to support her. So
Right.
she had to
Uh-uh.
push through all 10 of them, but she made it, baby.
It's fun.
Woo!
It is so
It
fun.
is fun. It
I
does give you
loved
an
it.
adrenaline rush. I will agree with you right there.
I
I've done
think
the
you
one
should.
on
Michelle, what
Fremont
you
also.
say?
Yeah, I've yet
Look,
to
she'll
do.
like, I don't know.
She was like,
Right.
they got me on a roller coaster. They
Uh-uh.
ain't giving me a zip line now.
Right.
And I
We
wouldn't
gonna do
mind
that.
doing zip lining. I wouldn't mind doing zip lining. And then they
It's
got the
fun.
I fly here. I want to do that. So that's the indoor skydiving.
Skydiving. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
I
what I
want
want
to
to
do
do
that
first
too.
to practice so I can do the real thing. I know people who went skydiving. Really, only thing I'm going to do is have a questionnaire for the person who's going to be over me. Are you racist? Or are you suicidal? Do you do
Mm.
you since the day you decide you want to die? Like, so we're gonna have a lot of questions before he gets on my
Mm.
back.
So
And
you are not gonna get
I'm
this man a preliminary
I'm
questionnaire
I
sorry.
before he take you
I
up in
have
the air.
to. I have to. We gotta know who we I
No,
gotta question.
Oh my god.
she said before he get on her back. So that means they already up in the air. Baby,
Right.
I'm so scared for you.
No,
It's too late at that point.
before while we're on the plane, before we jump, before you even connect yourself to me, I need to know these things. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to pick somebody else. Cause like I need your resume. I need to know what your day is like today. Did you get in an argument? Did your wife divorce you today?
Oh my
Like
god.
I need to know this
You need to
before.
find that out before you get in the air, friend.
I, hey, I ain't gotta jump. They can just I'll land with them. So,
What if he lied to you?
huh?
What if he
Dang,
lied
then
to
I'm
you?
just
He
messed
say
up.
no.
My hands is all in his hands. I put it all in his hands.
Well, you might as well put
At
it in
this
his
point.
hands ignorant. Don't do it.
Anyway.
That's true. But yeah, people said it's really fun. They say like it's a big adrenaline rush. Like everybody I know who did it, like enjoyed it. I always listen. I like listening to Will Smith's story when he talked about how they was drunk one day and he decided to go zip lining, but he agreed while he was drunk, and so then he went that morning. He was so terrified he didn't want to go. And he told himself like, I didn't have to do this. Like I could have said no. Why am I scared when it's something that I really don't have to do? You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like,
Mhm.
and so then he said, well, he went up there and he did it and he loved it. So he took his sons or whatever to do it. So it was like he had this big fear, but then he did it. And it was just like, you know, I haven't heard any death stories. So, I mean, let's
Can't
try
wait
it.
Daddy,
to
you
hear
kind of
those.
feeling
Those are the
On
ones
my
I want to
40th
hear.
birthday, y'all, my 40th birthday, we're going to go, if it ain't cold, because it's in October, last year was nice, we're going to go skydiving, y'all.
Have fun, sis. We'll see you when you get back down on the ground.
Mm.
What? No, I said we're like
No.
we're as
You
us.
have fun, sis. We'll
We're a
see
team.
you when you get back down on the ground.
Mm.
Seriously, y'all will leave me hanging like
I
that.
can't do skydiving.
Hi, Jessica.
Hey,
Hey,
Jessica.
Cuzzo, how you doing?
We're about to end our live. She must have been on at brunch.
Stop by.
that's my cousin.
Hey,
That's family
cuz.
right there.
Cousin.
Hey, cuz.
Well, Wiz, before we go,
Yes.
where can people find you again? Let them know.
You can find me on Instagram, which is Wizztheshaman, WIZZTHESHAMAN. That's gonna be on Instagram. Then you can find me on Spotify, which is Wiz WIZZ 2020. That'll be my meditation podcast. And also you can find me on Facebook, which is my profile will be Wiz Wiz Intuitive the Spot. There you go. I'm sorry, I'm almost lost it for a second.
I'm finna
Wiz
tell you
Intuitive the
something.
Spot.
I be catching them through the spot lives, okay? I be
I love the wisdom tools
I
of
haven't I
spot.
haven't done it this week. I haven't done it this week because I was taking some rest for myself. But I mean, sorry, last week I didn't do it last week because I was taking some rest for myself. But this week put some. I'm gonna throw some stuff out there.
Throw some stuff out there, Wiz.
Yeah.
Okay, and Miss J, where
Yes.
people can find you,
You
Miss
can
J?
follow me on all social media platforms at
Hold on,
MISS.
Miss J. Let me move myself. My dog barking.
You can find me at MISS Jordan Radio. Follow Ashe Creations, ASHAE, on Instagram and Facebook. Because we got something big coming up for Juneteenth. We'll be in Atlanta as a vendor at the Juneteenth Festival from June 18th to the 20th. So make sure y'all follow us if you're in Atlanta. Come and stop by our booth.
Yes, yes.
Yes. You still muted.
M- You
She's
still
still
muted,
blocked.
so
Mute, mute.
Sorry, forgot I was muted.
Yeah,
You're gonna
he's
be
like,
wearing Atlanta. Wearing Atlanta on Juneteenth.
you're gonna find us at the Centennial Olympic Park in downtown Atlanta, and it's a
Okay, I'm
free
gonna spell
event,
that. Hold on.
so you ain't gotta pay nothing to come. Just stop by and say hi.
Free event. You're
Free.
gonna
Bring the
buy what she's
family.
selling. There's no
Yes,
admission to get in, but she's selling her
but
things.
yes.
So you're gonna buy her things at her
So I'll
table.
have t-shirts, I'll have pins for your shirt, I'll have waist beads. I'm going to also have Pan-African flags. And I want to say one more thing that I haven't quite figured out just yet, so I'm not going to promote it because I don't know if I'm going to do it or not. But those four things I definitely will be selling.
Okay, so since you're coming to the school Wednesday and I can't go to there in Atlanta, are you gonna bring a couple of these things to the schools for purchase?
I can do
Maybe.
that for you.
Thank
I
you.
can do that for you. I got you.
I need a I
Whatever.
need a new
Michelle.
Juneteenth shirt for the everybody. Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, Michelle, where can people find you, Miss Michelle Lachey?
You can find me on Facebook, Michelle Lachey. You can find me on Instagram, Michelle_Lachey. Um, and I forgot I had a Twitter, but I don't ever be on there. But
Me too.
yeah, and it's Michelle Lachey 1. That's you see, I've always been Michelle Lachey. And I think that's it. And then if you need anything, you need any skincare products, I do make body butter. I also have face oils, face washes, face scrubs, body scrubs. I also have a beard oil. I also have what else I got? Hydrating body mist, which is great if you just want to just throw something light on, especially with it being hot outside and you don't really want to put like a whole bunch of lotion on. You can spray the body mist.
That's oily from this
Yeah,
heat.
and I need
I'm
to.
still
And then
waiting on my body butter from Michelle
oh my
Lachey.
gosh, I forgot. You know
You
what? I got a
know,
big order coming up, so when I'm a slide you in now. Okay, friend.
I gotta get slid in.
Huh?
Okay, that's fine.
I'm sorry. I be forgetting now. You know, I'm getting older. I'll be 44 in 2
You
weeks
know
and
what?
4 days.
I'm so tired of. You know what? Yeah, okay, it's Alzheimer's because I'll be.
44. I'm gonna look up what 44 means. What's double fours? What's double
45.
fours, Wiz? Does that mean anything?
Also,
Right.
dementia. Apparently.
Hey, stop.
Dang, so.
She says she's
Four
getting
four
old.
will
I can't
also
remember.
be a master number. It will be a master number, which means that for me, 4 would be more so of like revolutionary. So, with all the products that you have, with everything that you're doing, it's like it's coming together to be birthed as who you are. Because 4 plus 4 is what 8. 8 represents purpose and promise.
Mm.
That's what's up because you know what? I am thinking
I'll
about
give you
getting
a high
some more.
five.
Thank you, friend. I'm high fiving you back. I knew what you was doing. Okay.
Oh
Yes.
my
And
gavel,
my
go.
website is michellelachey.com too as well. I meant to say that. So if you need anything, michellelachey.com. It's all right there.
Yes,
My prices are so reasonable for a limited time until I feel like I don't want to do it no more. I do have free shipping. So oh,
yes,
I also
I'm
have a
definitely
lip
gonna listen
balm
to it.
too that is awesome. An awesome lip
Oh,
balm
let me get
and
my.
a lip scrub. Get them crusty lips.
Mm.
If you
Okay.
like the
You know, you're not supposed to tell people they have crusty lips. I was told that when I was advertising my brow lamination that I'm not supposed to tell people they have unruly brows. So they were like,
Mm.
people find it offensive. But I'm like, but they do have unruly brows. Like,
man, let me tell you something.
you
Advertise
know,
what you want to advertise, and your client's going to
I still say
pay
unruly
you
brows. So I still say it because they know they got unruly brows. Um,
I need people with crusty lips. If you got crusty lips and you like to keep them fake,
Oh my gosh.
come holler at me.
Baby soft.
It's only $2. $2 lip balm.
So if you got unruly brows and
Michelle,
crusty lips, come see so Michelle Lachey. That part.
Michelle, can I get two lip pops for that?
Two,
Can I get two lip pops?
that pop. Okay. My lip gloss is
We don't have
popping.
unruly brows or dialects over here.
Right?
No unruly brow.
Nope. I don't have
Speak
no
for
brows.
real.
So that's why they can't be ruly. So I
Yes,
fill them
you
in.
do.
So
You always said that, but yes, you do.
Harley.
And
I got some microblading going on. So that's why. But so I got one machine finally in my spa. I'm waiting to bring my other machine in. So I have the Scope machine in my spa. I'm going to do a video of it. I did the video on me. So I did it on me first the other day, but I'm horrible at recording myself. Like I was trying to, because somehow my tripod, the thing broke off, so I couldn't put it on the tripod. So I'm trying to like hold the phone while hooking myself. Yeah, it was a whole mess. But anyway, I still feel like I worked out 2 days ago, because the Scope is basically it'll make you feel like you did about 20,000 sit-ups in one setting, and you can knock out the intensity all the way up to 100. And so it scopes your body and it builds muscle tone. So I'm gonna do actually my second one today. So you can do it 2 to 3 days a week, and you can do like up to like 8 sessions or even more if you want to. So I definitely saw a difference in one day, like with my stomach, and you can see that it was kind of sculpted on the side. So scope is what's up. My sessions start at 7:50 for the stomach, and for the butt lift, it's also a butt lift. It lifts your butt. And then, but for the arms and the legs, it's 4:50. So then my cool sculpting machine is still in my garage because I'm waiting on Jay to be able to be available to bring it in his truck. But my cool sculpting machine is coming soon as well. And so those will be starting at 600 per session. And what I mean by session is like your stomach is 3 sessions. So if you want your whole stomach done, that's 600 per session of your stomach. And so that's how it goes. But I do payment plans. You can put a deposit down and you can pay up until the day of your service. So as long as it has to be paid before you come for your service. The day before, even if it's the day before you come for your service, that payment has to be paid up. Because I'm not doing it to where you make payment plans, you get the service, and then you still paying on it because you can easily cancel your card. So it's got to be paid up before your service starts. So that's what's happening there. Also, I started a thing where it's man crush, not man crush with the crusty lips, man crush Monday. Man Crush Monday. So every Monday, men get 10% off the services on Monday. So that flyer I just put out. So I'm doing that you can book your appointments at LYNESIALEX.com. And also my online store. I just got some new tweezers in, y'all. So hold on. So they come in different colors. I didn't really want this design, but I actually started kind of like feeling this design. I don't know if y'all can see the design. So these are my new brow tweezers and chin, remove your hair tweezers off your chin, brow, face, wherever. So they different colors. I got to put them on my site. And I got new shades coming in. So my online store is THELUXHAIR deluxehair.com, and I still have bundles. And I'm finna start making wigs. So I'll be having a lot of wigs on my site too. So, and my social production sites, basically I sold out of basically all my AirPods. So I just had to pre-order some more AirPod Pros. So that'll be coming in as well. And that's me.
Go ahead, so.
So
See all around.
I'm excited. I'm excited about this. I'm excited. I'm waiting for my cool sculpting machine to get in so I can do my cool sculpt, get this fat off my chin and my belly. So I'm probably gonna do it in my garage, y'all. That's how desperate I am. I'm gonna hook the machine up in my garage. My cool sculpting in my garage.
Oh, get
Tell
over
that
there,
she
so house.
I'm selling cool sculpt out the garage. So
Walking up and down the block. Hey, I got that cool scope in the house.
Stay on the trunk of the car. I put my massage in the garage.
Just pull up to the garage and knock twice.
Right.
Hey,
that ain't no bad idea. People do it out their basement.
So
Right, don't do it, friend.
I'm kidding. I would
No,
never
don't
do
do it.
that. I would never do that. I'm kidding.
Yes,
But
you
yeah,
would.
I know. I wouldn't. I wouldn't even do it out the basin. I know people who like do the cool scoping. Well, I don't know them. I heard of people who do cool scoping out of the basin. I just think that certain things shouldn't be. I mean, do your hair out the basement, do your lash extensions out the basement, but certain things like cool sculpting and permanent brow tattooing and stuff, like maybe that probably shouldn't be done out the basement. I think that should be in more professional almost setting. So yeah, no, I wouldn't do cool sculpting out the basement. But to each his own. However you make your money, you make your money. If people come to you, it is what
That's
it
all that
is.
matters.
That's
Mhm.
all that matters.
Get things done.
Yes.
Right.
So on that note, that long note that I just had, uh, we are going to end and just thank everybody for watching. Other people was in and out, in and out. And so thank you, Wiz, for always being available for us whenever we need you to be on this show and just educating us to the fullest on everything that we never thought to know. So
Yeah.
we appreciate that highly, and I pray that I can attend your color therapy class and your neurology class and whatever other class you got going on. And I'm hoping I can be out there in August. You told me I was coming, so I believe your word. So I will be out there
Yeah.
to be with you and Yadi. And Yadi is actually my kids, their dad's cousin's mother. So
Mm.
Lexi and Nini, those are yeah, their kids, they're his cousin kids. So that's how I know Yadi up
Nice,
for years. So yeah, it'll be great to be out there with y'all. So
nice, nice.
any closing remarks before this
For
dog
me,
starts bark? Yes. Or anybody, any of you.
No, not me.
I would just say just continue to be yourself, continue to live in your skin. People are going to doubt you, people are going to reject you for whatever reason, but you have to make the choice for yourself to just to be yourself and to understand that as you get to know yourself, opportunities start to happen for you. So yeah, if you feel alone, you can have me as a person that you can talk to. You can inbox me. I'm a person that just loves to just encourage different people and stuff. So yeah,
Awesome.
Yes,
I think
And
that's
that
a good
is true.
closing statement.
that is
That
beautiful.
is true. And thank you all again. Tune in again to us next Monday, hopefully at 10:30. We'll see. But people, please, hey y'all, please like try to like advertise the YouTube page. Follow our YouTube page, subscribe to our YouTube page, Monday Morning Talks on YouTube. We need some followers. We don't never advertise that page. I always forget. But please, we need some subscribers. I think we already got like 5. Right? We really need to build those subscribers up on YouTube. Monday Morning Talks. Please follow, subscribe, like, however you do it on YouTube. And that's it. Thank you. Bye.